Captain's log. Week 2. The situation has escalated. Last time we had a ship, some enemies, and a prayer. Now we have a galaxy. 100 sectors wide. Stations you can dock at. An economy you can exploit. Enemies that actually try to flank you instead of flying directly into your guns. And a save system, because apparently losing all progress every time you close the game is, and I quote, not a feature. 15 sessions, 50 commits. One man and his AI co-pilot building a space game in evenings. Things got ambitious. Things also got messy. Let me explain both. Captain's log. Week 2. The situation has escalated. Last time we had a ship, some enemies, and a prayer. Now we have a galaxy. 100 sectors wide. Stations you can dock at. An economy you can exploit. Enemies that actually try to flank you instead of flying directly into your guns. And a save system, because apparently losing all progress every time you close the game is, and I quote, not a feature. 15 sessions, 50 commits. One man and his AI co-pilot building a space game in evenings. Things got ambitious. Things also got messy. Let me explain both. First order of business, money. Because building ships out of Omnite requires funds, and the captain's wallet was empty. Mining turrets fire a beam at asteroids. Hold left click. Ore flows into your inventory. Then you fly to a station, dock with F, and trade. Buy materials. Sell what you don't need. Repair your hull. The station UI got a full visual overhaul. Dark-themed panels, color-coded materials, proper buy and sell buttons. It went from programmer art to slightly less programmer art, but with style. Save and load. JSON files. Name your save. Overwrite protection. Delete confirmation. It persists everything. Your ship blueprint, credits, materials, position in the galaxy, even the skybox for each sector. This took 1 session. The AI wrote a save manager. I tested it. It worked. Honestly, the most boring system to talk about and the most critical one to have. The galaxy needed content, so we went procedural. Each sector generates asteroid fields, enemy patrols, and stations based on how deep you are in the galaxy. Edge sectors, safe. Iron asteroids, weak pirates. Push toward the center. Hostile territory, rare materials, enemies with Omnite armor, minimap in the bottom right, always on, 3,000 unit range. Press M for the full sector map, 16,000 units across. Every sector gets a random skybox, 5 presets, blue nebula, red nebula, dust clouds, consistent when you revisit. The crown jewel of week 2, the galaxy map. 100 by 100 sectors. You start at the edge. Safe territory. The center is where the endgame lives. Press tab, and you get a full custom-drawn map. Pan with middle mouse, zoom with scroll wheel, click to select a sector. Color-coded by danger. Green at the edges, red in the middle. To jump, you need a hyperdrive block on your ship. Basic hyperdrive. Range 2 sectors. Advanced, range 4. And fuel. 1 unit per sector of distance. Run out of fuel in hostile space and, well, don't do that. The starter ships now come with a hyperdrive and cargo hold pre-installed, because I learned the hard way that spawning in a galaxy with no way to move between sectors is, again, not a feature. Enemies got smarter. Week 1, they flew straight at you. Now they have 4 states: patrol, chase, attack, retreat. They flank, they orbit. When they're below 25% HP, they run, and they scale with the sector. Deep galaxy enemies use high-tier materials. You're not fighting iron pirates in the core. You're fighting Omnite-plated warships that take real firepower to crack. Also, thruster exhaust now glows blue, on your ship and theirs. It's the little things. Remember week 1? White rectangles tinted by material color. That was the entire visual identity of the game. Week 2. Every block type has a proper sprite. Turrets have rotating barrel overlays. Damage shows fire and smoke particles. 3 severity levels depending on how badly you're getting hit. Ships actually look like ships now. Still programmer art, but programmer art with effort. The preset picker on the new game screen renders actual ship previews with correct textures and material tints. It went from "what am I looking at" to "okay, I can tell that's a thruster." Small, but notable. Steel got renamed to Cobalt, the material that was Tier 2. Why? Because steel is boring and doesn't fit a sci-fi game about space alloys. Cobalt sounds better, looks better in blue-silver. The enum integer stayed the same, value 1, so no save files were harmed in the process. The localization files got updated, the .tres resources kept working. Clean rename. The kind of thing that takes 30 seconds with AI and would take me an hour tracking down every reference manually. All right, the honest part. The part where I tell you that vibe coding with AI is not just sitting back and watching code appear. Problem 1, the AI loves to add code. It does not love to remove code. Every session, new features pile up. Old code that's no longer used, still sitting there. Dead methods, unused variables, entire signal handlers that nothing subscribes to. I had to dedicate an entire session 20, just to cleaning up, removing dead code, going through files and asking, does anything actually call this? Multiple times. That's not the AI's job, apparently. That's the captain's job. Problem 2, file sizes. The AI generates code and dumps it all into one file. Ship.cs hit almost 800 lines. Gameworld.cs, over 600. Ship info panel, nearly 800. At some point, you can't even scroll through these files without losing your mind. I had to explicitly ask for partial class splits. Ship.cs became ship.cs plus ship.weapons.cs plus ship.visuals.cs. GameWorld split into 3 files. Every major class got the same treatment. The AI didn't do this on its own. I had to sit there and say, this file is too big, split it. Problem 3, folder structure. 20-something UI scripts all sitting in one flat scripts /UI/folder. I had to manually decide which files should be grouped together. Main menu stuff in a main menu folder. Pause menu in its own folder. Ship builder files together. Common widgets separated. The AI will happily create 15 files in one directory and never suggest organizing them. You are the architect. The AI is the bricklayer. If you don't draw the floor plan, you get a pile of bricks. The takeaway? Running AI continuously without stopping to clean up creates technical debt at an alarming rate. Every 3 or 4 feature sessions, you need a cleanup session. Refactor, reorganize, delete what's dead. Otherwise, you drown in your own codebase, and the AI starts hallucinating about code that was removed 2 sessions ago. Next on the flight plan, cargo capacity that actually matters. Right now, you can carry infinite items, which is generous. Enemy loot rework, proper drop tables, upgrade components, meaningful rewards for combat. Turret balance pass. Making sure weapon damage scales properly with material tier. After that, factions. Neutral ships that turn hostile if you shoot them. Multiple station types, reputation, and eventually, audio. Because silent space is peaceful, but also kind of lifeless. We're 22 sessions in. The game has a galaxy, an economy, save files, and visual identity. Week 3 is where it starts feeling like an actual game. If you're following the mission, subscribe! Drop a comment about the AI mess. I know I'm not the only one dealing with it. What feature would you want next? Factions? Audio? Better explosions? Next transmission when week 3 is complete. Captain out.